Hey everyone, we're trying something different this time. We are playing Terraforming Mars, or at least trying to get a game. So bear with me for a couple minutes to make sure this setup is okay. Yeah, okay, it looks fine. This is going to be pretty meta for a sec. Alright. So I barely have the chat window open, as you can see. We'll see if this game brings, or if we even get a third player for this game. This is a set-up 3-player game online that I just randomly joined. This is the Terraforming Mars Steam game, which has a history of being really buggy, is only the base game with corporate era rules. And I'm only on my laptop, so I don't have my external monitors, and I can't watch the OBS window on a different screen, so I just have to trust that everything's working. Or, check in with the stream window once in a while. So I'm, hey Sid, weird buzz. I don't know what to do about that. Am I coming through okay? Okay. Yeah, so I apologize for that, but I don't know what it is. I'm using the same headphone setup as usual. There's a fairly large amount of anonymity in usernames on this Mars game. I believe the online server is not only Steam, but also the app players. Yeah, Mars, it's pretty complex when you start playing it well. Hey, it looks like we got our third. Alright, so probably going to be playing Tractor because Inventrix is terrible without Venus expansion, and Beginner Corporation is just Beginner. So let's hope we get some Earth stuff. Yeah, this will work. An Earth Office and a Lunar Beam in the first opening pack. I'm not sure if I want to keep Beam from a Thorium Asteroid here. But, on the surface, all 10 of these are playable. Now, and I start with 60 bucks because I'm Terractor. This is like a pretty luckily good draw here. Optimal Arrow Breaking is nice. Tractor with Earth Office and a Lunar Beam's definitely getting played. iMicrobes getting played. Mining Rights is getting played. So in the first round, I want to have 21 bucks, 0, 28 bucks. So I can afford to do this. And this is keeping everything except Lightning Harvest. Do I even need Fusion Power? It might help for claiming Builder. Okay. I think I'm just keeping all of these? I'm not going to keep Beam from a Thorium Asteroid. Advanced Ecos is pretty speculative. I already have Industrial Microbes. And from what I've experienced in online play, people do not mind passing, like, animal tags. I don't know if everybody's just afraid of predators and ants, but they shouldn't be that afraid. So I think I'm keeping 8 here. This was a very nice opening hand. Yeah, Beam is not great in base game. My love for it is mostly in colonies, where the 3 power production is so huge. I don't know how to better organize my screen than this, which is pretty annoying. Alright, so I'm up against Saturn and Helion. So right off the bat, when you see someone play Helion, they probably either aren't good or got stuck with a terrible hand for anything else. Saturn player doesn't necessarily say anything about the skill. So my first round, I need to play Mining Rights and go into Industrial Microbes. So that's 21. Earth Office Lunar Beam is 7 more for 28. Fuel Factory. Which leaves me with $8. And even if I got fancy with mining rights, like putting it on a steel production to play Release Inert, I would be like $2 short. Or instead of Earth Office Lunar Beam, I can just go Industrial Microbes, Mining Right, Release Inert, which is probably just better. 21.35, and I have $36. There's no immediate need for me to do Earth Office, and he played Space Station after import of GHG. That's not great as strategy. Yeah, imported GHG is pretty good if you're Helion, and otherwise don't do it. Okay, so here I need to place this mining rights. I'm going to take this titanium and plant, of course. And then let's just release some inert gases. And I'm blitzing out moves early because delay tempo doesn't really matter early, where you do want to have delay tempo late in the game. And so if you're going up against like a limit of cash, having less turns gives you less opportunity to be sabotaged or something like that. I mean, just don't play Helion ever, is my advice. Inventrix is really bad in a non-Venus game, though. Saturn passes after doing the power plant standard project and fuel factory to open the game. That's an okay play if you have nothing else. He kept 4 other cards, because that's a $20 play for 4 production. Giant Space. Helion also just likes energy production, period. And I think there's no real point to playing Earth Office right now and Lunar Beam later, because I don't want to further de-incentivize people passing me Earth cards. So I'm just going to pass here. Pretty good first round for me. We got 5 production and an energy production here. We got a titanium off of the mining rights. And we have an Earth Office in hand as Terractor, so this could be a very fun game. Sorry, responding to a text here. Alright. So, Power Supply Consortium is important to think about. Kelp Farming is definitely the best card here, so I'm probably taking it. 2 energy tags. Did Helium get 2? They have 1. Saturn has none. Do I have 2? No. I'm getting my second with Lunar Beam. Power Consortium, like, could hurt, but I don't have anything obvious to spend it on. Soil Factory is not really what I want to do in round 1. So I'm going to keep Kelp Farming just because it's so good. Oh, Viral Enhancers. Viral Enhancers is always excellent. Can't say no to that. Noctis Farming is fine, but it might be a little bit before it gets played. Worms is iffy without expansions, in my opinion. It just generally you don't find enough microbe cards, even though I've played iMicrobes and I have Viral Enhancers now. And okay. But Viral Enhancers definitely makes things good. It's probably my favorite card in terms of style. It's definitely not the best card. Okay, so the Interstellar Colony ship, I'm going to have a 6 discount on already, plus an optimal arrow breaking by the end of the game. Based on what I usually accomplish against online players, I should easily be able to have 5 science tags. I really don't want hackers played against me, and I really like playing hackers against who I consider to be the stronger player. So playing hackers against Saturn here could be like a pretty winning move. But Interstellar Ship is going to be so discounted for me. I didn't pass explicit power production, so. Yeah, Kelp is worth ecology experts, but I don't know about. I don't have heat production. Oh, I do have heat production for Tropical Resort. I was already a bit skeptical on Lunar Beam until I needed it anyway. And playing Lunar Beam just so I can Tropical Resort is like 23 bucks for 1 money production and 2 energy production, so that's not worth it. So I'm just going to ditch Tropical Resort, it's fine. I don't actually like Ecology Experts as a prelude just because most preludes give you money. Ecology Experts doesn't give you money. It just lets you spend your money better. Kelp Farming is probably worth it, but I mean, you want something like Penguins, really. Okay, a Development Center for Helion. Development Center is a good card. You want card draw in this game for many reasons. I don't have anything to do. Nothing here gives me production. I don't want to play Lunar Beam just because that 2 money thing is bad. So I might just hold off on doing anything here, and maybe I get to play a big card next turn because of it when I go first. Yeah, nothing super exciting. Venusian Animals is probably not the best ecology experts. I would personally not do that. Because Venusian Animals costs 18, just like Kelp Farming, it's really expensive. And you're going to make your opponents not give you science tags, which is bad. And you don't really need to rush Venusian Animals. If you're worried about playing in a meta where your opponents don't bump Venus at all, then you might have a point. But if you can make an effort to get Venus to 18 somewhere during the game, you don't have to play more than 2 or 3 points of science tags to get there, or until then, and then you can unleash the Venusian Animals and do crazy things. At WBC this past year, I think I got a 23-point Venusian Animals or something stupid like that. Fantastic card, but I would not do it with Ecology Experts. I think I tried once. Okay, so here I'm taking the Nuclear Zone. Investment Loan is a fantastic card. well, not fantastic, but like always good. Tardigrades this early could be worth a couple points, but it's just a couple points. And then Nitro Moss, we don't have an ocean yet. I wasn't really tracking what people were doing last round. I know Helion played carbonate processing after the dev center. Saturn, what did they do? They have 7 money production. Oh, they played immigration shuttles. That was it. Okay, so here I think I take Search for Life just because it's a cheap science tag. Food Factory, I don't have immediate plant production, right? And Equatorial Magnetizer can often be a trap, even though I definitely have some power production here. Do I want Equatorial Magnetizer more than Search for Life? I think I do. I think I do. And the tipping point is that I've already seen like 4 or 5 microbe cards. And if I had seen no microbe cards, I think I'd keep Search for Life. You see, like, stuff online, you get anti-grav third, and you're like, what the hell are people doing? Builder situation, I think Helion has a couple more than I do. Planner situation, I'm playing 2 cards here. I could keep Nitro Moss because I have viral enhancers already. That's okay. Builder situation is 2-2-1. Planner situation, I must be very ahead. Not that ahead. Gardner Mares, nothing. Terraformer, I'm ahead. Okay, so I've got 11 cards here. I'm going to hold off on the nuke zone for now. I'm going to do Earth Office nuke zone together. Hopefully somebody bumps temp first like Helion, so I get a heat production for it. So I'll just play Equatorial Magnetizer here and magnetize. Yeah, I mean, sometimes the randomly assigned hands at the beginning of the game don't make it easy for anyone. I mean, I would expect that Helion had a better option than playing Helion. Pets for Saturn systems, pets being one of the best base game cards, and a protected habitats. So his pets are doubly protected. So let's see if Helion will bump the temp for us. If not, I play the Earth Office and see. Because Helion should probably spend these 11 heat as money if they can. Just because 11 money this early, or 8 money this early is going to be so much more useful than 1 temp bump. But you never know with these players you find online. A Soil Factory. So here I'm just going to play an Earth Office and defer, I believe. Yeah, with Prelude, the milestones all get snapped up fast. I think my home game is starting to implement a rule where for Specialist milestone, you have to get 20 money production and 10 of anything else, which should balance things a bit more. Specialist, you can just like claim right after Prelude sometimes. All right, Helion, what are you doing with this heat? I mean, I think it's safe to say that Helion's not a good player. No offense to Mr. Jesker, but from turn 0 choosing Helion and from turn 1 playing Space Station after your space card, it just doesn't really add up. Okay, so you're gonna do a food factory, fair. What was that? That was energy production into soil factory into food factory. Not very efficient, let's say. So let's just play this nuke zone now. 2 steel or a card? Cards are fun. Should probably just take 2 steel. And there, so people have a harder time making points around there because I'm not planning on being on the board anytime soon. I'm not going to play the Lunar Beam now because I don't need the production until next round, and Lunar Beam saps my money production. That's right, I think. Yeah, Hoverlord with Titan Colony, for sure. So I'm ahead on Terraformer, but it would be kind of funny if Terraformer was something that got claimed. Terraformer is just so slow. So right now I have a nice reserve of money, but Saturn is outproducing me. So in terms of just like straight winning the game, it's probably smarter to just go after Saturn at this point. Domed Crater's not a great card, but none of these are either. Solar Power is you have to pay to buy this card, and then you get a point on top of a standard project. So I don't like that much this early. Nuke Power, I already have a Lunar Beam, so I don't need to reduce my money to get power that badly. And Domed Crater, if I play Lunar Beam, and then I'll have Fusion Power being able to be played. No science tags here, unfortunately, to get the anti-grav. Oh! I'm not going to say no to a $4 Olympus conference. Fish are really good. And I think I'm always passing to Saturn, but I honestly have no idea where the draft passes in this implementation. A virus or deep well heating. Well, if I pass deep well heating, well, Helion already has the heat, so I would be letting Saturn have it instead of Helion, and I don't really want that. I guess I'll give Saturn the virus, and then Saturn will probably play it against Helion because I'm not making plants. Down, even round, and odd up round? Okay. I have no idea. So, do I keep deep well heating? It is a TR, 2 TR because of my magnetizer, so let's just keep it. I should also note to self to pass fewer titanium cards to Saturn. Or period. They have 5 cards and 8 cards. Builder is 4-3-1. So, I mean, by the way this is coming out, if Saturn doesn't make progress towards a milestone, I could get a milestone sweep, I think. We are still far from knowing what everyone has in their hands, but a milestone sweep is still possible. So what is Saturn up to? Saturn is playing Colonizer Camp, fair enough. It's a bit earlier than I would, but maybe they have nothing else to do with their money. Solar Power, same story. Do they have anything else to do with their money? Here, Helion really needs to bump the temp once at least. We'll see if they actually do, or if I get my deep well heating to be super deep well heating. Right, of course. Heat conversion, good for them. And then use their development center, sure. I'm just going to play this Olympus conference first and hang out. I guess I could have kept special design as half a card, but I was just thinking of let's get to 7 tags. This also gives me a reason to play Viral Enhancer's Infusion Power earlier than I thought I might. Having an Olympus conference, that is. Saturn just passed. Yep. Colonizer Camp and Solar Power. Strong turn. Ooh, yeah, the acquired company. Probably was never coming to me anyway. So let's play Viral Enhancers and see what card we pick up from Olympus. It's only Advanced Alloys. So let's just say the cards are treating me well this game. The cards are treating me well. I mean, $8, $11 for, well, I guess cancel out the $3 because you're going to buy that card anyway. But spending 8 for 1 production is not that great. I mean, you really want the points on it. You could almost, unless you have a 1 per Jove already in hand, you could almost pass that card and just let somebody else give you the money production. If you bump the oxygen a bit and force it to be played early-ish. Okay, so I believe here we're doing Advanced Alloys into Deep Well Heating, so 9, $19 Magnetizer, yeah. Do I care if Helion gets the bump? Yes, but the alternative is me playing Lunar Beam right now, so I'm not going to do that. So we're already at like 3 or 4 science tags. Here's some Deep Well Heating. And then this, we magnetize. And no need to play Optimal Arrow Braking right now. And we're back down to 8 cards. So I don't know how this whole planner thing's going to work if I keep being able to play everything. Ore processor, subterranean reservoir, breathing filters, small animals. So breathing filters is a consideration, but subterranean reservoir, that ocean spot is pretty nice. So to save $4 on placing an ocean as compared to standard projects and then getting 2 cards seems to be a good play right now. And I don't want to pass that. Small animals, even with viral enhancers, is a bit underwhelming. I saw fish pass to me. So, like I said, animals are, for some reason, not liked very much. But there's way more animal cards in the deck. Breathing filters is just not a thing you want to force to play. These are some fun choices. So I'm already at 3 science, and in my hand I have science number 4. So solar power could be number 5, and with advanced alloys it seems like a very good play. And if Helion passed the asteroid, then they know... Well, asteroid is just as good, in a way, but this has a science tag. The tempo on getting anti-grav can just be, like, game-breaking. Lake Marineris or import advanced GHG, that's pretty clear. No, it's not. Maybe we are passing up this round. The energy is eventually a TR, but I'm already going to be playing like fusion power and stuff like that. I might get an ore processor back. No, I got small animals instead of the ore processor back. I don't get it. Weird things are happening. I gotta keep advanced GHG because at a 6 discount, at a 3 discount, or this thing's gonna be like free for me because I have optimal arrow braking to play. Do I keep Smanimals? That can't be bad. I think I still want to get Planner. So yeah, I set up Helion with another heat bump, which is not great, but like I said, the alternative was killing 2 of my money production to getting a money production with my TR. And I don't think I'm nearly as concerned with Helion as I am about Saturn, who has 8 money to titanium production. I mean, either way, I'm very well set up to win this game already with science and advanced alloys. It's kind of silly to Reactor Earth Office together. Giant ice asteroid from Helion. They managed to save all but 8 heat for, I guess, reasons that don't especially matter. And they didn't take the 2-card spot, which I'm very thankful for because I need to get this reservoir out now. Let's see what we got. We got some hired raiders and some heather. Neither are bad. I think I'm going to skip for now. Yeah. Then we have optimal arrow braking, solar wind, the GHG thing. And things are getting hot. Hot is the first parameter that is going up high. So the heather's playable soon. Oh boy. How fun. Hired raiders I should think about who's getting raided. I should consider raiding Helion soon. Or just waiting it out. It doesn't really matter, most likely. I mean, nobody else is challenging Planner, really, from what I see. I do have the Olympus Conference as a small edge. And it's just really valuable to play all my things if they're good. I am now ahead in Builder. Oh, space elevator for Saturn, and no steel production. So it's just for a titanium production. Obviously, space elevator is a fantastic card, one of the best ones in the base game. I expect Helion will bump temp here, unless they have something to buy. They do have 7 money production now. That's... How did that happen? Not doing a good job keeping up with how this game is going. Somewhere along the line I lost my plants, but whatever. I don't even need to do optimal air braking now, unless I want to play imported GHG. We'll see what we get off Olympus. Predators, okay, that's fun. We'll magnetize. Yes, the interface is quite bad. You have to go to this button. And it has improved compared to recent things. Like, it has been worse before. So fusion power should be next round, given that I have 2 power tags and I have since I played Deep Well Heating. At worst, I'm going to predate my own small animals. That is a possibility. And I think the payoff from the 2 heat production 1 round earlier is not going to matter enough compared to locking in planner, because I have 13 right now. So I'll keep 3, not play anything more, get my planner, then start playing things again. That seems like the best choice. A fun thing to do would be fund an award this early. Not banker, but possibly scientist. Yeah, I don't feel super compelled to play advanced GHG right now. So Helion's at 16 money production and no heat production, or some linear combination of that. Saturn at 9 money, 3 titanium. I'm just at 1 steel and 1 titanium. They are advanced, but it's... And my advantage income-wise has my TR, not really anything else. Well, I'm taking Research Outpost, but it kind of sucks to pass Great Escarpment Consortium and Sabotage. Because my 3 advanced titanium are clearly a target. Am I playing 12 more cards by the end of the game? If yes, then Research Outpost is still the right play, just in terms of straight money value. Great Escarpment, I don't think either of them actually have the steel production right now, so they can't technically play it. I could get Sabotage or Great Escarpment back if Helion takes the Caretaker contract. Nitrate Bacteria is interesting because it's another TR. So is Protected Valley. I think I'm taking Protected Valley. One thing I could do is play Research Outpost here and Protected Valley there. That has to be right. That has to be right. I don't have enough money immediately for it, but that's fine. Cloud seeding I'm not super into. So science tag count, I already, oh, okay. Why are these getting passed to me? I could be happy with either. I'm only considering tech demo because of optimal arrow braking. And it's a way to spend the titanium before it gets sabbed. No, that's not going to matter. Well, okay, let me count my tags again. So research is half a card better for $6, $9. If I have 7 science already, so 5, 6, I'm 1 science tag short. So their point on research, oh god, that sucks. Yeah, research is so good. If I had a 7th science tag that wasn't the anti-grav in my hand, I think I take tech demo. Just because I don't need to spend $9 and 3 heat on the point. So Caretaker contract did come back to me, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's whatever. Okay, so mission number 1, can I spend all of my titanium? Because I can just research my card count back, and it looks like no. So I'm going to, okay, 25, 31 bucks of value here. And I need to do 26 there. I need to get energy, that's 32 bucks. Huh, I might not be magnetizing this turn. Or I might not be plannering this turn. I don't need to planner this turn. Builder's actually pretty contested. Mayor and Terraformer aren't. Okay, I'm just going to do planner next turn. And should I just play the research outpost now? Probably. And I could get $6 back. Or I could set up my protected valley spot next to oceans. I didn't think this through. I have a domed crater. The steel aren't. The steel are super important. That's too bad. Okay. Oh, so many choices. So, I don't know. That seems okay. Oh, a mass converter. Oh, the deck is good. The deck is good. That's hilarious. Yeah. LOL indeed. Asteroid mining for Saturn. The focus for the rest of the game, apart from getting my massive discount store online, is to stop Saturn from getting points. I have been taking more time than the other people somehow. I'm not usually that person. So with Research Outpost and Fusion Power, I think I got to 7 building tags. Alright, that's a mayor for Helion. Phobos Haven, not a very efficient thing. Okay, so nobody sabotaged me, which is kind of cool. I think I still don't have to rush Planner. Like, what is going on? 9, 7... Things are weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna play some cards. Yeah, I mean, I think space events would be great, but... And these effects are just so good. Double Earth Discount, Olympus Conference, Viral Enhancers, Advanced Alloys, and... Ugh. It's hard to get better than this. There's the tech demo. Saturn got it, which means we were passing down in turn 6. So Sid, your theory still holds water about down, even, up, odd. I briefly looked online for if there was an explanation of the draft order, but I didn't find anything. Asteroid Consortium for Helion, and we'll see if he takes Saturn's or mine. He did not take mine. Good. I like it. mean, I should just play this. Gives me $1 back. I can play the Interstellar Ship. And I should play this while I can still get steel, I think. Still have 12 cards, 4 away from Planner. And as you see, having the $8 spent on Planner would mean I get to not do the optimal arrow breaking thing. So I guess I should have just done Planner, but I didn't count well enough. Whatever. It doesn't seem to be a huge deal. I am going third next round. And did people do builder things? No. So I'm going for builder, mayor, or terraformer last. I could just play Interstellar Ship to get my $3 and 3. That's funny. I'm not doing that right now. I can wait till I get my anti-grav discount. So this coming round, I'll play Protected Valley Builder, I think. And that gets me 1 TR closer to Terraformer. Imported Hydrogen is not only the best card here, but it's the best for me, as I already have a 7 discount on it with a rebate, and then it's going to be a 9 discount once I have anti-grav played. Imported Hydrogen onto my Predators seems like an automatic play. I mean, I think Arctic Algae's better, because there's 6 oceans left, meaning it'll pay out 14 plants with the natural extra plant and the viral enhancer plant. So Arctic Algae is just better minus the science tag if there are fewer than 7 rounds, so yeah. Archibacteria is no longer playable? I did pass special design to someone, but, you know, they can have fun with that. So I do need to play Arctic Algae fast, because we're only 2 temps away from it not mattering. I should keep 3 just because... Well, yeah, if I play Adaptation Tech, then I don't really need to do Algae immediately. Research is net +2 cards, but I think I'm just doing Planner or Builder this turn. It accomplishes a fairly large amount of my objectives. I could also play the Domed Crater for the same income. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Protected Valley is fine. And Domed Crater plants are probably just dying anyway. There's also a chance I don't get to play plant production card. I mean, I'm playing the plant production cards, just not now. Callisto Mines for Saturn. Good for them. Mars U, also good for them. So I should consider keeping Planner ready to go. Though next round Saturn will be after me, so that's nice. double-clicking the cards played is there's a bug where the card count doesn't show up in the hand, if you will. Oh yeah, design microorganisms is slightly riskier than Arctic algae. One step. So Helion does their development center. Soletta! Nope, they're still spending this as money. Okay. What would be the worst thing? I don't know. They have 6 science. I mean, this is all going pretty swimmingly. I should really just... Oh, God. So many things I could do. Mass converter for 7, anti-grav for 13 is 20. I still have $6 in my metals. I could play imported hydrogen to get $9 in my metals and 2 less of my metals, which is still not enough. Oh, it will be enough for Arctic algae. I could play the intercolony ship instead. So if I get that down, I can just wait on Protected Valley more. I don't know if this is right. It's probably not. I also am not really caring right now, because I think I win this in so many ways anyway. And at this point, I'm 10 minutes slower than the other people. Soletta this late? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stop questioning Helion's strategy because I clearly come from a different school of thought as the Helion player. So I'm just gonna accept what they do as what they do. There's been no oxygen terraforming so far, which is kind of hilarious. This game looks like it's going long, which is great for the person with a 3 discount on everything. Even if my production is a bit subpar in comparison. Saturn plays their investment loan. Even if Helion bumps heat twice, I can still play Arctic algae. But I want to do it this turn because of wanting to do milestones next turn. Peroxide power. I got a comet. Pretty close to what we wanted. I don't know what I'm doing here. How funny is it that I haven't needed to play Lunar Beam yet? Kill 2 Saturn plants. Yeah, getting value from a space event when I need the $3 anyway. I don't get the 2 Arctic algae plants, but I'm okay with that. It looks like Terraformer is the third milestone, so I get the milestone sweep if I play this right. What happened to killing those plants? Did I not do it? Did I kill my own plants on accident? It's possible I just clicked through the menu blindly and forgot to do that. Imported hydrogen cost me 5 right now, that's fun. So I'm playing Arctic algae right now. Trans-Neptune probe just to Mars U. Well, I still quote-unquote need lunar beam for my planner. I can play Protected Valley right now. Wow. So I guess I will. So I have... Sure. Why not have $2? Thank you. Yeah. Sure. Still at 12 cards. I have a research. I have my 8 building tags. Yeah. They both have 8 cards. We're getting the milestone sweep. Domed Crater's still very playable. I should make sure I play Arctic Algae, but even if not, I can just adaptation technology it. I now have a good spot for my Domed Crater. And I don't want to bump temp because I don't want to stretch for my Arctic Algae. Question mark. Yeah, it's been a question of how much I win for a couple rounds now. So or 3 of these are fine. Aquifer, pumping, grass, and urbanized area. Pumping is a tiny bit late with 4 oceans already down. Grass is very good, especially with viral enhancers for tactical plants. And urbanized area is just really great for tactical messing with people. And I'd expect both of them to try to get board points pretty soon, so. Urbanized area. At worst, I use on myself, my own cities. Permafrost extraction is going to be playable pretty soon. Zeppelins, who knows when that gets playable, and for how much. It might suck. And artificial photosynthesis, I don't need the power. I don't need the science tag, even. Helion has power, Saturn has power. I'm taking permafrost. Algae. For sure. 2 cheap plant production. So you all might have noticed me not doing any plant production for a while. It's generally in this game, you just want to hoard your plant production and like bomb the last 2 or 3 rounds with it. Okay, so if I do this, I have 15 cards. I'm claiming builder for 8, so I have 32. I could just play research right after that for 11. Then I have 21 bucks. Then claim for 16 more. Oh, but I want to play Arctic Algae also. I'll just do this and make it work. It's fine. I might not need to claim Terraformer yet. If I get Builder and Planner down. So my first 2 moves are Arctic Algae Builder. I'm sure I'm doing those. I'm sure they're high priority. Oh, Earth Catapult for Helion, so that's all the overall discounts. And a Water Splitting Plant. Oh yeah, I definitely need to play Research now. Because there's no other way I can get to the card count I need. Research will gain me net 2 cards because of Olympus Conference. But then where's my money? I just really messed up my money count, I guess. I could play a space event and get some money back, but then I don't have the card that I need for Planner. Oh well. Oh. If I play imported hydrogen for plants, then I get 5 plants and can place a plant right there and get 4 bucks. So it nets like 6 bucks for playing imported hydrogen. What did you do? You space elevated after mineral deposit. Nice. Okay, so you finally got a space elevator secondary use. The first use being the titanium production. Fuel generators. Artificial photo. One of the problems with Helion that's being very obvious with this Helion player is that you need to turn around your heat cache into actual heat to get some points. Okay. So let me do the research. See what happens. Got space mirrors and electro catapult. Hello. I didn't need more help this game, but I'll take it. Yeah. Right, neither of them are actually challenging me for planner or gardener or mayor compared to my terraformer, so I can just claim, and start next round. So many things to do. Which is way better than the other way around. Lunar Beam isn't a terrible play because of the heat production. The Helion actually isn't doing a lot of the heat production, so, you know, more TR for us. Oh, I finally got money production somehow. Oh, Protected Valley. Kelp farming isn't too far from coming out, as is algae. Saturn plays grass. I mean, everything that's so discounted is so pretty. Like, it's so pretty to have all these discounts. Oh, can I get a card off a placement? No, I cannot. Let's bump the temp. I could just play Heather to play it. I gain 1 plant from doing it now, and I might want those $3. Lunar Beam I'm thinking of playing right now. Could play Interstellar Ship and gain $2. That actually might be worth it. And I get the heat. Yeah, okay. That's definitely right. With a bad greenery. I might have missed something, but whatever. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean now. If I do imported hydrogen somewhere there, place a greenery here or here. Yeah, it's fine. Things aren't super urgent because my opponents are not forcing me to do urgent things. Saturn with a methane from Titan. I just have to hope that they don't have a 1 per Jovian. Yeah. I'm not planning on placing that many cities soon, so. Okay, I'll bump temp. I'll claim. Right. I'll claim Terraformer, I guess. Unless I have something to do. I could play Heather and or Nuke Zone. Or, Lunar Beam. No need to do Heather right now. It puts me at a bad number of plants. I'll just take Terraformer now, because I need to eventually. And if I'm rich enough next round, I can do kelp farming. So this magnetizer has turned out to be pretty good, but I think I've gotten a bit lucky in how much energy production I've been finding in the deck. Oh, a strip mine with advanced alloys, or a toll station, or bushes. So, I mean, I'm getting indentured workers back almost certainly, and that's great. So what's the toll station situation? I'm only contributing to... Saturn has a few. Saturn has 6, and Helion has 5. So I could just play toll station for 11 plus. Or play strip mine because it's strip mine and I have advanced alloys, but that is, what is that, 6, 10? It's also 12 production for a lot more. It is tactically good if you can get the heat bump with it, but I think I'm just going to make somebody else pay for their strip mine and play my cheap toll station. This app has no ELO-like rating. There kind of is. But it's like not reliable. Rover Construction and Medical Lab are both quite nice here. Medical Lab comes with half a card on top of the 5 money production I would get. And I think it is, well, Rover Construction is just cheaper. So the half a card, let's just say, is $1 or $2. So Medical Lab is $4 more for reliable money compared to Rover Construction. I have 8, so once I play Electro Catapult this turn, it'll be 5 money production. Good enough. I mean, I hate passing Rover Construction. I love that card. So good. Dust Seals is playable if I play Adaptation Tech, but Ratsuits is cheap. Yeah, I made the decision based on Toll Station being $15 less right now. Even though it's better for me than either of the other two, the strip mine is just. I'd rather have the energy production, I think, even though it's not that meaningful. So do I want indentured workers? I don't think so. I don't think I need to pay a point for $5. I could regret it later, but I don't see it happening immediately. Okay, so Saturn can make a plant. I don't think I have any plant destroying things. Right, confirmed. Okay, so what am I doing here? I'm taking planner, because all of your milestones belong to me. And let me spend 1 steel on this, just in case people feel like taking my plants. I think I'm a super lock for scientist now, so I should fund that. Landlord is just too early to tell. Lake Marineris looks like it'll happen if whoever has it had enough foresight to keep it, because heat is just going up too fast comparatively. Yeah, so I still haven't played this Lunar Beam. Now I'm pretty sure it's trash, but we can save the trashing for another time when I need to stall, and I don't need to stall right now. I do want to stall for the end of the round to play Toll Station, but not the hugest deal. I'm going to have $20 and my metals after I catapult my plant into space. $20. Do I need to play anything? I could play my domed crater. No, because I want to play my Toll Station and my med lab. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Catapult, med lab, Toll Station. So after my metals, that's $3, and $7 is $10. So I can just afford that right now. Saturn uses the space elevator and plays rover construction without spending steel and not playing his plants. No idea what's happening there. They clearly have a city they want to play? And by clearly, I mean not clearly, but that's my guess. Oxygen going up from the water splitting. I need to shoot my plant away. Then play nothing. I think now I'm stalling. I might play the Lunar Beam if it looks like other people have cards to do. Or discard the Lunar Beam if it looks like other people have cards to play, because I really just want to max this Toll Station. Oh, I could... Do I have enough money to fund... I think I do have enough money to fund Scientist. 8 and 10 is 18, yeah. Getting one of my metals stolen doesn't seem very likely right now. So that's probably what I should have done. No, I should have catapulted. Yeah, so I'm 19 ahead of Saturn on TR, even though Saturn is terraforming Ganymede right now for 6 TR. That's not something you want to do most of the time. It's definitely 7 income for you, but you lose a TR per all the Jovians you're playing in the future. And I guess the trade isn't, like, the right breakpoint isn't always at the end of the game, but it should usually be. It's really expensive as a card. Okay, so you can click that. Yeah, best card in the game, generally. Think of it as the Field Watchman of Terraforming Mars. In that it's almost always playable for something. Helion got the Media Group. That's unfortunate. Media Group would have been perfect combo for me. Oh, and then 2 Oceans come down for my kelp farming to be active. Yeah, more like Braggart, probably. Hey, Mitty, I am having trouble reading this. I'll post this on YouTube, Mitty, so you can watch it there. But in short, this game has been quite easy. My opponents aren't the best opponents I've ever played against. And what was I going to do? Fun scientist. And the deck has been extremely kind to me. So, yeah. Earth Elevator, I don't think is that good. And Earth Catapult doesn't always need to be played first. So, you did play another space tag. You played Ganymede, so 7 there and 5 here, so Toll Station is now 12. So there's a possibility that Toll Station just ends up being more production than Strip Mine and doesn't clog up my hand because it's expensive. Can I? Yeah, I don't know how it works. That's the only problem. I don't know how the friends thing works. But this is on Steam, so maybe find me there, or maybe add me somehow on the Mars app. I don't actually know. Sorry. Okay, so the capital and a mining area. Sure, Helion, do what you want. I'll magnetize. Ah! So eventually I'm placing my domed crater here and the greenery there in some order. Bushes for Helion. And building industries. It's a bit late for this production. Bump temp, defer. What are you guys arguing about? I don't know. In my experience, Earth Elevator just doesn't hit the table enough. Okay, so let's play this medical lab. Oh, get a card. Nice. Play a toll station. I could play Space Mirrors. I could discard Space Mirrors. I could discard Lunar Beam. What would those let me play? It would let me play Rad Suits. That's probably fine. Oh, I guess I only needed to sell one of them. And we can pass on that. Can't even read how much time I have. It's less than everyone else, but we're not going to run out. 26, I want to say. Okay, imported hydrogen is a clear play over the cities because I'm going to be able to hold predators by the end of the game. So this is like 3 points, and I already have an 11 discount on it with a $3 3 heat rebate. Sure, if you get a money-based prelude, then it's fine. But if you want to play income-based preludes instead, then... so all of these are good for me. Can I just have all three? I think I take the Ecozone over the Business Network. Because Business Network is strictly better than Inventors Guild if I think the game is shorter than 6 rounds from finishing, or probably 4, considering time value of money. Because Business Network will give you minus production, but Inventors Guild is 6 current dollars. It does come with half a card, though, so that's like $1 or 2 back. Anyway, I'm taking Ecozone because it's going to be points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 such tags already in my hand, and I have viral enhancers, so... standard projects, yep, so if I have extra money, I'm going to blitz cities and greeners at the end. Yeah, this is going to be some kind of destruction here. It also means I can play my domed crater in here and play the Ecozone out there. Open City. I could probably keep Open City. Win by 60. That's probably a good guess. I mean, I think I'm heading for a score of like 120, 130, 140 even. And it's possible that they score in the 60s to 80s. So yeah. Yeah, the win is going to be somewhere between 40 and 80, I think. I mean, I'm playing a good game. I don't think I've made any obvious mistakes. But I've also been getting kind of lucky. Also, I mean, not the most lucky, because if you recall, like, the opening production cards, my production wasn't money production, or even steel or titanium. So my production draw could have been better. Okay, you place a city there. So I should wait until Saturn places a plant before I come in with the Ecozone right next to one of them. Saturn has 12 plants, so they might try to get to it once. But they're 2 plants short of that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the skill in this game is honestly knowing what cards to not give up. Helion goes for the large convoy now when they have no animals. Generally not advised. A plant. Okay, good for you. So I have a plant now. I want to play my kelp farming and stuff. I could play my permafrost extraction. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Clearly nobody has a plant killing card, because that's something you play immediately, if you have it. Capital's already out there, so I don't super have to worry about that. Am I delaying this round for a bit, or do I want to rush things? Or am I somewhere in between? I'll take this money right now, without actually thinking about it too much. Steam account. I don't even know what it is, honestly. I'll put it on my YouTube description. I'll put it there. Yep, I accept all challenges. Is there anything specific you were hoping from a Mars stream that I might not be doing yet? Oh, also, turns out Lake Marineris wouldn't have worked. Because obviously this is the first time I've tried streaming this, so I don't really know what you guys are looking for. Yeah, but the opportunity cost of not putting 4 animals, like, you can get greeneries rather easily. You can't get 4 animals rather easily. Mars University streamer? I didn't know other people streamed this. But yeah, I'll play them. So wave power and GHG factories. Yeah, keep producing helium. Go ahead. Okay. Ah, you did place a plant, so I can pop down my eco zone. So here is more annoying for future cities, so let's do that. Both are $2 right now. Viral animal, animal, and skip. Oh, okay. My opinion on Ecoline. Base game, it is better with low player counts, and I haven't played Ecoline much recently in more than 2-player. In 2-player, you kind of know when your opponent has asteroids and you can just, like, not worry about it for a while. The key part of Ecoline is that it makes the end game a lot better in a 2-player game, because the end game is always plant heavy. So that is improved with Ecoline, is that you spend 7 plants instead of 8. I really hesitate to play Ecoline unless I have protected habitats, to be quite honest. The money is hard to find with Ecoline, and I rarely play a game anymore where I don't go money first. So I now have animals if I want to burn my space event animal givers on half-point animals instead of full-point animals. So oxygen to 6, meaning somebody can strip mine. No, nobody can afford it. That's fun. I just play kelp farming here. Oh, no. I play... I'm getting the double oxygen bump when these guys don't have any money to do anything else. And I'll play algae. Yeah, with expansions, the asteroids get diluted a lot. Yeah, that's right, Sid. There's, like, no plant killing things in the middle expansions. But also, when you add in that many expansions, you get to play better corps than Ecoline. So in my play groups, which I consider to be the toughest play groups in possibly the world, I would say that Ecoline just doesn't get played very much. I'm either the second or third best player in my home group. I'm definitely not number 1. Possibly even 4th on the, depending on the day. Biomass combustors. Some of my friends who live downtown, and some in Burbank. And there's a kid at UCLA. If you came to the convention, Sid, then you would meet these people, but you're not really in town at the right times. It's completely different from the Agricola group, if that's what you're going to ask. Yes, much different. Zevin is a very good Mars player. Zevin is a very good Mars player. But he's not in my home group for what I consider my Mars home group. Helion funds Thermalist, which makes sense. Now I have an excuse to play Lunar Beam, except I sold it. Cool. Well, my space events could really sneakily get that for me. Okay, so I am going to play a domed crater first, and then plop some plants. You don't have enough money for standard greenery. You might have a standard green. You might have a greenery somewhere hidden up your sleeve, so I'm not going to do that. Strongest corpse with expansions. Yeah, feel free to ignore the rest of my game, Sid. Strongest corpse with expansions. In low player count games, Point Luna and Manutech are like bannable in 2-player or 3-player. Manutech is like very variable depending on player count. 4, it's probably okay, and then 5, it's just like you don't play it. In colonies, Poseidon is just like bonkers too strong. So Poseidon is like a top pick. In the new expansion, I think we settled on, my playgroup agreed that Lakefront Resorts is probably the generically best one, and sometimes Terra Labs is just as good. Let's see. Saturn got really good with colonies. Saturn is like almost universally really good now. Vitor's pretty good. Valley Trust, I wouldn't say is that good. MSI can be okay. Heat conversion for Saturn, that's interesting. Can I take that bump as well? Or do I just want to play imported hydrogen for that? Last Ocean. I think I just want to play imported hydrogen for the Last Ocean. And place it there, because the other two are near stuff. Crap, that was the other part. I'll take a point. And place these plants. Credit Core is still decent. Possibly the best in the base. Saturn's just too strong with the expansions. Not too strong, but very strong. Okay, so now that ocean bonus is dead, I'm just going to hold all my heat. I still have 20 bucks. Play windmills, Radchem, Heather, small animals, possibly standard projects, use my magnetizer. Okay, it's the me show. So let's do all these things. I don't think I want to bump, is what I said. Windmills. Do some animals. Kill Saturn's production, take an animal off of it, get an eco zone. Come on, man. Add a small animal, play Heather. Get an eco zone. Play standard projects for tempo. Do I even get a card, or do I put one on? I put one on Olympus and skip. We're going to pass. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to just play a lot of cards. Yes, if you get good cards to play. Shuttles or tundra farming? Both are fine. Tundra farming is a good amount of points. It saves banker. I don't know if I'm going to have shuttles for sure. Yeah, I'm spending money instead of needing discounts now because my hand is down to 6. If somebody tries to barge in on my city locations, I'll just urban area them. The best use of standard projects is possibly energy, so I can either have an advantage in Thermalist or keep using my magnetizer for 8 bucks instead of 11. Arador can be very good. If you have something like a deuterium exports or research outpost, it can be really good. Robinson is good in a low player count, which I found out the hard way. Yeah, Luna can be ridiculous. And that's why in low player count games you have better access to more of the deck that has Earth cards, so... Energy for 2 bucks? What? I don't think so. Commercial District is an auto pick. Commercial district is an auto pick because I don't want somebody busting up my cities. Even though it's clearly not worth very much right now. Take that. Not sure if I'll play it. Neither of them have played animals yet, so my predators might just be eating my own animals. Which, if I get them off this round, is fine, because then small animal stays even. Not ice cap melting, definitely commercial district, definitely tundra farming. And I kind of want this game to be over just because I want it to be over. I think I win by more if I let it keep going, but not necessary. Oh, and Saturn has 8 plants. So this would make him have 6. Manutech banned in 3s, yeah, and in 2s, I agree. Splice, very hard to use. I had a very fun game with it when there were like 11 early microbe tags. Pluto Manutech wins 70%. Oh, because you find production better, I guess. Yeah, so my game where I had like a bunch of people play microbes early, Splice still didn't win, and it wasn't really close. So I agree that Splice is not very good. Noctis City for Helion, so I should look at putting a city here and then urbanized area here. Or let them tell me where I should put my urbanized area. So here, I'm mining expedition, I believe. Oh, I should remember my commercial district too. Saturn minus 2 plants. Plant to 7. I don't remember anymore what I took over Business Network and or Invention Contest, but I think it was still the right play. Because only now I'm hunting for cards to play, but I also have standard projects down, so I'll be fine in terms of spending my money. I think I'm just gonna not run the score up. Expansions have made Mining Guild worse? Yes. Mining Guild can be very good in a non-series game. If you have like some preludes that let you put things on metal spots. Preludes, or you draft things that do it. Oh yeah, it was the Eco Zone. Yes, good Mining Guild hands are less likely, I agree. Yeah, I already don't have enough power production for playing all my things. I'm like 3 power production short because I have to equatorially magnetize. Corporate Stronghold. Ugh. You don't really want to lose 2 points on a city this late in the game. I'm also curious to see how much Helion fights for Thermalist. Because, especially if you're Helion, like, Thermalist seems like a good idea until someone contests it hard. Yeah, though... Yeah, because now I either have the choice to make Helion not spend any of their heat as money or TR, or I can just give up on it soon and get my 2 points and just make sure I beat Saturn. So development center and a water split. So now my open city is eligible, so I'll play it, I believe. And place a plant in between. Just barely have enough plants for it, actually. Viron with extreme cold, or a space elevator, or an electro catapult. Yes, Viron can be very fun. AI Central, yeah, that would be nice. I've done that a few times. One time I think I did it for like 5 rounds. I don't think I won that game. My play group is too good. Double physics with Callisto, nice. Yeah, one of the best things that can be said about the popularity of this game is that it's because of the ridiculous games that you kind of dream of, and it's kind of easy to dream of them. Do I have Tabletop Simulator? Yes. I don't really play much on it. I played Gaia Project on it, because you can't play Gaia Project otherwise online. Oh, nice. That seems like a lot of thinking. I appreciate it, Mitty, but I'm not feeling a need to be in another Discord. I barely even go into the Play Agricola one. I do appreciate it, though. Asteroid for Saturn. They get the Imaginary Ocean bonus. Got it. Shuttles. Lagrange. So, let's see. I want to hold off on Predators, but I also just want to do my moves. I don't need the standard power right now. I should consider placing my commercial district here. I mean, so little of this matters in terms of winning, but... Fair. Yeah, I mean, the metas are hard enough to keep track of if you are playing with all expansions and then go to a person's house or a convention where people don't expect you to play with expansions, and then you play, like, this base game. It is kind of, you have to reframe your game style in a lot of ways. Okay, that's not close. I'm going to assume I'm not getting decomposers. This is me being lazy to finish the game. Predators imported nitrogen. And not do the city things. So my board looks like it's 10 points better than anyone else's board. My TR is better by 20. And my VP here are better by... Well, I'm not losing it in the VP. So I would say I'm up 45 right now. Probably 50. On a very lazy count. I'm winning Landlord by a lot right now. But it could technically change, so I'm not going to fund it quite yet. Miner, whatever. I don't want Miner to happen. Banker is like way too variant to trust. Variable, I guess. I asked Kazma for Helion, throwing the animal away, so there's definitely no animals from Helion, and Saturn's protected, so I will be eating my own animals. And I'm going to eat my small animals because I'm sure I'm going to end with even amounts of them that way. Yeah, you would get a lot better very fast. Yeah, I'll see if I can make that happen. It's not exactly close to UCLA, but it should be fun. So I think if there is a next round, and it looks like there probably will be, I'm going to need a bathroom break if that's the case. I'll put the commercial district here, a city here, an urbanized area there. Or commercial district here is actually strictly better. No, well, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, Sid. So Helion has 48 heat for endgame. I have 23. Saturn has 9. Okay, so now I'm only 9 away, 6 away because I'm importing some nitrogen. Let's not make that mistake. And place this plant. How much is my commercial district? It's 13, so 10 with a thing, and I can spend 8 on a power, so I should power commercial district as my last 2 moves of this round. $18XX. Yeah, I haven't played. I appreciate the offer. There's just too many things I'm playing. I mean, I consider myself pretty good at Agricola, this, and Terra Mystica, and I've been playing a lot of those in the last year, so not much brain space to add more to that. If I place commercial district here, I get a special plant in the endgame. If it ends this round, we'll see what Helion or Saturn do here. I think I have enough money to end the game by myself. Okay, good a mangrove there. So now the mohole is the only thing that can go there. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the reputation as them being good games, good solid games. $24, so he's letting me win Thermalist. Does he have surprise up his sleeve? I don't know. I'm not actually sure that's a better play than Standard Asteroid now, but I'm doing it anyway. Nor am I sure that that was better than here, because of that plant actually maybe mattering. Again, it doesn't matter for winning the game. And I will fund Landlord if it goes another round. And I will run to the bathroom if it goes another round, because I've been holding it for a while and I don't want to do that anymore. So I'll be right back. That's a Zeppelins, a farming. So they're not ending the game. We're going another round. Licking. I know it's lichen, by the way. Insects is fun. Nitro Asteroid is funner. That's not me. There's no way I don't have 3 plant tags. Yeah, I have 8. IO mining? No Joves. So this is a D draft. That's not robotic workforce or local heat trapping. I guess I can local heat trap now because I'm not going to get first place thermalist. Helion is now going to have 47. I'm going to have 28 or something. Finish the game. Yeah, I know. I don't have any microbe dumpers. I don't actually need IO mining. It's like 1 point for me. Okay, so this play is Nitro Asteroid, followed by something. Maybe a city, like right there. Hey, it's the last generation. And what am I standarding here? Sure, a greenery. Nobody took the card spots. Yeah, I mean, even I want to finish this game because my brother has his friends over and they're my friends too, kind of, so. I got the text that they were coming over like half an hour after I started the game. That was what I was texting about, so. But it looks like we've gone about 2 hours so far because it's about 15:30 remaining on the clock. So a bit more than that, so a bit less than 2 hours have gone by. Yeah, this game, not the most competitive I've had. Yeah. My work was pretty busy until Wednesday, and that meant I got to leave for home on Thursday. But I have no students in the immediate future, which is fun. Oh, right, funding landlord is what I wanted to do with my second move. Fund landlord, fund landlord. Oh, India. Okay, that is a big decision. I've dealt with enough long flights recently, so I'm not super inclined to take a big trip. I mean, obviously you have family there and stuff, so very different story. Good old family pressure. Standard power, equatorial magnetizer, fund landlord, play stuff for points, or standard projects for points. Invention contest for Helion, business contacts for Helion. So landlord I'm big ahead on. And I can spend a plant on that. So if I urban area here, then I can place plants there and there. And it costs me 7 right now, and I have a steal, so it costs me $4, so I have $30. Still have $30. $31, and a city would be 22. So I could not afford that because I wouldn't have the dollar from selling it. This is a lot of TR, 58. Magnetizing for like 10 rounds was nice, but 48 is still pretty high for what I usually do. Vesta Shipyard for Helion. Sell 5. Sure, go ahead and sell 5. Do these. Yeah, so I'm gonna end up with 7 predators. That's fun. Yeah. Seven-point ecozone. 7-point predators by the end. I'm gonna have 26 heat. Helion's gonna have 47, and Saturn's going to have 13. So very comfortable win on that. I could place a greenery instead of a city. No, that was the calculation I made, not the city. So how can I do urbanized area such that I want to... Oh, I get money back from placing here. So a city here gives me $7 back, so it's 18, so I have $16. 12, 1. Oh, 3, because I get $2 from going there. Yeah, okay. So I'm standard citying, urbanized area there. I can place a greenery this round. So yeah, I still have money flowing out of my ears. Coming out of my ears, I guess is the saying. And then I'll have 1, 2, 3 spots for greeneries, and I'll only have 2. That's okay. Oh, it means I should put my herb area there. No. It doesn't. Want to build a city there, please, Helion? No, you're going to play a restricted area. Sure, and then you found nothing, so you sell 2 cards. You didn't even draw one, though, so you don't know if that was the best play. Local heat trapping doesn't matter when I do it. Got 2 Predators. Skip, because then I standard power into an Equatorial Magnetizer. Maybe that's the wrong order. Maybe I need to get my rebates first from placing a city. Yeah, I probably do. Ordering of moves in this game is potentially tricky, with all the effects you have to keep in mind. Saturn plays Adapted Lichen, allowing them to play 2 plants in the final greenery phase, which will go there and there. No, there. They're going there. 1, 2. So I can't, like, invade it successfully with the urbanized area. So Devo Center and a restricted area. Sure, you can Martian Rails for 7. That's not great Martian Rails, actually. It's very potentially more. So let's plop this city down. And a greenery. So I'm at 20 bucks. I need, so I have 16. I have 8. I have 8 bucks floating, which of course is not enough to do anything because I'm $1 short of a point on adaptation tech. Oh my god, I'm totally not. Because adaptation tech gives me a card that I can sell. So it goes adaptation tech, sell card, unless it's better than playing an urbanized area. Then play urbanized area. Oh, that's not where I thought you'd plant convert. Do you have greenhouses? I bet you have greenhouses. For 8, because Phobos Space Haven doesn't count in Martian Rails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cities. But why would you need the 2 plants? It's kind of weird. Helion found nothing, so they're going to standard project to end the game. What am I doing? I'm doing adaptation tech and seeing what I get and probably selling it. Industrial center. Yeah, I can mess with someone's spot for fun. But it neither, I don't think it kills anything specific. Nobody put out a 2-city spot. So sell that, I have 12. Do a standard power, I have 4. Insects for Saturn. Oh, okay. That makes sense. You had 6 plant tags. That's nice. And I believe it's point neutral for where I put this urbanized area between here and here. Can't access there, unfortunately. Oh, no! Oh, I forgot I need a standard power for both of these. Oh, that's too bad. I guess I don't, I don't equatorially magnetize. Because I would rather spend 4 bucks on an extra point. Yeah. Well, no, I already have a 2-point plant spot. putting the urbanized area doesn't affect that. Ganymede colony for Saturn. Yeah, they're going to close the point gap a little that way. I still have plenty of landlord. I guess urbanized area is good for that. I could also play urbanized area if I get money back. Like right there. That's better than just selling it. And now that yellow put a plant there, it is definitely better to go there. And I think I will be out of moves. And my final plant will go there or there, and it doesn't really matter. I'll have 26 heat. Helion currently has 36. They could spend like 13 of their heat on... No, they couldn't, because all their standard projects are now too expensive. I'm single-digit minutes. Media archives and a greenery for Saturn. Well, it doesn't really matter because I'm passing here. So I'm getting 27 points on milestones and awards. Saturn did get up to 46 card and resource points, which is 13 ahead of me. But I'm 28 ahead here, so that's 15 up for me, plus 27 is like 42 ahead, plus a better board. Should be about a 50-point win, maybe 60. Depends on what this last card is, of course. And I should have the tiebreaker, because it totally matters. I'll place my plant right here, because it's equal to that. Saturn has 2 plants. One here, one here. And then Helion has no plants. Why are you going there? Did you forget you have cities? What? What? Do you not care? GG. Won by 58. Cool. All right, so I hope this was entertaining. It obviously did drag along at the end of the game. Thanks for watching. I need to take off. Appreciate the chat throughout the game and look forward to doing this in the future. All right, take care, everyone.